All right, well, if you guys are ready, I'm just going to pop a pill real quick before we get started.
Pop a pill?
Yeah, my back hurts, so I'm just going to pop a couple pills.
What are
real
these
quick.
blue-ass fucking pills you're taking?
I just have a little bit of a hurt back, so I'm just taking some...
Those look
Because you're
eerily...
so old?
No, because
I
hurt my back.
To be fair, you are 30. But those look eerily similar to the blue Matrix pills that,
Yeah.
No, they're just pills, I promise. Do you guys want...
Are you just trying to be like a Matrix guy right now?
Is that why you have colored hair?
Would you guys like to choose between these two pills?
They're the same. Isn't it?
Listen, man, I'm just trying to...
He's too...
I'm yes-anding it, okay?
He was trying to do it.
Do you can take the blue pill. You can stay in the Matrix, do whatever you want, or whatever he says.
Or the other blue pill.
Or the other. There's only. There's only blue pills.
Just pretend it.
Do you want the pills or not, dude?
Yeah, I'll take both.
Sick. He actually took them. He yes-anded the fuck out of that.
Have fun with your hard cock.
Every fucking week, new movies get released. How does anyone ever see these? There are too many movies.
Shit. Welcome to There Are Too Many Movies, family.
Hi.
Happy New Year. Merry, all that stuff, and now it's January. Yeah.
What a fucking wacky time it is, dude.
Wacky.
Fucking summer fun. Wow, that's a wacky intro to 2022, dude. Oh, that's us running into the new year.
Yeah, hell yeah, dude.
That's
Just one
good.
more fucking...
Hell yeah, dude.
You know,
Love that.
train whistles are only like $15, so we could invest some of the podcast funds into getting like a train whistle. Or
Nah,
a
we're all
slide.
good.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Welcome to There Are Too Many Movies. This week we watched The Matrix Resurrections, unfortunately. Before we talk about that, we're going to talk about what we've been watching. Who wants to kick it off? 2022.
I don't know. Do you, Chris?
Do you, as you always like to?
You're
Sure.
Chris.
I am Chris.
You're Alex.
I'm Alex, and that's Josh.
Thanks.
We nailed it. Moving right along to our watch list.
Yeah,
that I'm totally pulling up.
What'd you
and had
watch,
ready.
dude?
Just a few things
3,
over the
2, 1.
You start now. Go.
And
3, 2.
I watched Dr. Death, a show on Peacock.
Dr.
Ooh,
Death,
about
dude.
that Dallas doctor, right?
Correct.
Terrifying.
Terrifying.
Doctor Murder.
Pretty much.
MD.
Yeah, so this was originally a podcast on Wondery, or a Wondery podcast on Spotify, whatever. You can find it and listen to it.
Podify.
Whatever.
Oh.
It's a true story about a doctor in Dallas who didn't know what the fuck he was doing and basically murdered and maimed people, like a surgeon.
On purpose, though. He
That's-
likes doing it.
Yeah, it's
Big fan of hurting people's insides.
it's
Yeesh.
so messed up.
Imagine leaving instruments inside of a person, dude.
Dude, and just
Swabs.
Jesus.
Fucking letting that shit decay inside of people.
Ugh.
Yep.
putting people, like turning people into quadriplegics when they came in for back pain.
I'm going to go ahead and say it now. Rude.
Yeah,
Yeah.
kind of a jerk.
Yeah.
One of the most least cinema people.
One of
of
the
all
most
time.
least cinemas, for sure.
Yeah, maiming people is definitely not cinema.
Correct.
But
Agreed.
basically,
Marty
that-
Scorsese would not approve of this guy.
Right.
Fuck no.
He's a bad fella. You know what I'm saying?
So that joke is an NFT on our Patreon, by the way.
Thank you.
So this was based on a podcast originally. I was a fan of the podcast, and I got Peacock just to watch this show.
Is this a documentary series?
No, it's acted. It's got like Alec Baldwin, Christian Slater. Christian Slater. It's great.
Who plays Dr. Death?
Dude, this dude from fucking a famous show.
Oh.
Fuck. It's what is it called?
Justified.
I don't remember. It's one of those people that if you see him, you recognize him.
I'll pull him up. Hold on.
Yeah, please do.
I'm going to laugh so
Alexa.
hard if you type in doctor and it says Dr. Cum in your search bar.
Alexa.
Oh, it's Joshua Jackson.
Okay.
I know Joshua Jackson.
Who's that?
Okay. It's played by Joshua Jackson. What show is he,
He was
from
in
that's
Dawson's
famous?
Creek.
Thank
Oh.
you. That famous show, obviously. That was
Obviously.
obvious. So anyways, that show's pretty good. It was a weird trip for me because I had back pain, and I'm watching a back surgeon fuck people up, and meanwhile I'm like trying to get a doctor appointment. So I'm like in Dallas. So I'm like, well, fuck Baylor. I'm not going to that fucking establishment.
Yeah.
The people that covered up and moved him around and just basically
The Catholic Church of hospitals.
it's basically they basically were just like oh he just bounced around different clinics in Dallas, and it's fucked up, but a crazy, scary, fucked up tale. I highly recommend that. It's on Peacock. And
how's the cinematography? How's the storytelling? Does it?
the cinematography is fine. I think it's good. It reminded me a little bit of it made me think of the other whistleblower movie you like so much.
Oh, the one about
Spotlight?
Yes.
It made me think of that. Like people trying to get to the bottom of stuff a little bit.
I love getting to the bottom of things, dude. That is my favorite genre of film, cinema, television.
It's the best getting to the bottom of it movie of all time.
Get to the bottom of this.
And I don't give a fuck if you're at the top.
And how do we get to bottom of things? Paper.
Rustling papers.
Rustling lots of papers, dude. Fucking
filing cabinets? Phone calls.
God damn it! You give me a good sound effect. Someone slamming a filing cabinet.
Oh my god.
Might as well just put my balls in it, dude.
Knocking on doors.
You told me that you wanted to name your first son Russell because of how much you love to rustle papers.
Correct.
Facts. Anyways, Dr. Death is like really good show. The one thing I didn't like about the storytelling is they bounced around in dates so much I had no fucking clue where I was.
So you were like a dad. Like, where am I?
It was,
What is happening?
but it was unnecessarily so.
It could be told chronologically.
I think so, but like this series and also the series Dope Sick did the same thing. Ironically, they're both in medical.
Yeah.
But they went like 2009, 2008, 2012, 2010, 2000. They were jumping around so much. I was like, okay, my brain is putting this together, and because I know the whole story. But why is it necessary to jump around like you're doing? It felt a little weird in personally, but great series overall.
Okay. All right.
Going for a Tarantino vibe in the.
Are you checking anything else on Peacock?
I am going to watch MacGruber ASAP.
Right. Okay.
The show.
Yes, the series, which is one of the funniest movies ever made. If you haven't seen MacGruber, highly recommend it. But they did a series based on the movie / SNL skit. So
Including the full cast, right?
Oh, really?
Aside from Val Kilmer.
yeah,
yeah.
correct. So the other thing I want to talk about is Don't Look Up, which I watched on Netflix.
Yes.
So this
Also.
is a very what do you call it? Where it's
Polarizing.
Yeah.
This is a polarizing
Divisive.
film.
Yes.
Yes. So what end did you land on, Chris?
I did not like this movie.
Adam McKay,
Same.
Yeah.
Leonardo DiCaprio, Jennifer Lawrence.
I mean, a great cast. Jonah Hill. I mean, it was very
Meryl
fun.
Streep.
Timothy.
Timothy. He was
He had
great
some
in it.
hilarious lines.
He did. I mean, I think Adam McKay is better when he's doing nonfiction.
Agreed.
That's the way, like The Big Short, great. Vice, great. This felt like Idiocracy 2.
It was like too on the nose.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It was like satire turned to 11,
Yeah.
which I was like, okay. You know, like basically like the assistant to the president is Jonah Hill, and he's like, "Oh, we're all gonna die. We were trying to get rich. Shut the fuck up."
Yeah.
Right.
Like that. It's taken to that level of satire where it's like, wait, like I don't know. It's funny. It has its moments, but it wasn't. It's so.
It felt really forgettable just entirely.
yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
He does one of my favorite things in film is like how characters interact with each other.
Yes.
And like different personalities sort of clashing.
Yeah.
You get that a lot in The Big Short, but also, dude, the first episode of Succession is
yeah.
that sets the tone for the entire series.
They definitely used because it even stars somebody from Succession. Big Short does.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
Mark
I
Strong
think
or
yes,
Mark something.
Mark Strong. You're right.
Jeremy Strong?
Jeremy Strong.
You're right.
Yeah.
You're right. You're wrong.
I watched Succession better than you guys, is my point.
To be fair, yes.
Yes.
So, anyways, I feel like Succession took the Adam McKay's Big Short and was like, "This is how we want our cinematography, like the zooms and the way it looks like it's
Yeah.
documentarian in a way, like the cameras in
Yeah.
the room." Like,
One of my favorite things about Succession is like always like the quick zoom to Jeremy Strong in his reactions to things.
Yeah.
And, like he doesn't have to say words.
He's
just his blank fucking face.
yeah, or just like before something crazy happens in Succession, like when it snap zooms on Shiv.
We could do an entire episode on the 3rd season of Succession.
Yeah.
The easy, I'm sure. But
Yes.
Continue, please.
Yeah, check out Succession as well. But Don't Look Up basically is about 40 minutes too long. It's like, 2 hours 20 or 2 hours 15, where I was like, okay, this is an hour and a half type of movie.
Right.
But also, I will say the tech billionaire.
He was excellent.
Oh,
Hilarious.
Mark Rylance?
Yeah.
Mark Rylance fucks, dude.
I Googled him after the movie.
Dude,
Me too.
Yeah.
Bridge of Spies, he's a hard motherfucker in that movie. And when I say a hard motherfucker, it's not like his character is like a bad guy or a good guy even. Just one of the best performances in a movie that I've ever fucking seen.
I believe that.
And it's like, to me, granted, Bridge of Spies isn't like a huge film. Like, not a lot of people have seen it. But it's like whenever Quentin discovered Christoph Waltz.
Totally.
That's what Spielberg did with Mark Rylance, because he fucking radiates on the screen, dude.
Yeah, he was great.
So amazing. He did that. Then he goes to Dunkirk.
Yep.
Come on, dude.
I read that he's regarded as one of the greatest Shakespearean stage actors ever.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, how would I fucking know? Because I don't watch that.
That's hilarious that he's not, like, because he killed comedy. Like, he was hilarious.
Yeah.
Dude, he is incredible.
So you guys saw it?
Not
Don't Look
watched
Up?
it. I haven't seen
watched
it.
Okay, you watched it. You haven't seen it? Okay.
I just know Mark Rylance fucks.
Honestly, I didn't even watch it, but I just, I get it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it is that type of movie where it was satire turned to 11. I don't know.
How was Leo in like a comedy?
He was
Leo
good.
was great.
Yeah.
He's always great.
I mean, I don't know. I didn't see it.
Yeah.
The fuck was that shit?
I don't know. Loud bang, whatever. Fuck him. Shout out to Neighbors. One thing I do want to say, the editing in Adam McKay's stuff has always bugged me a little bit. Like The Big Short, great. I like when
That is like a flawless movie that you can like watch over and over and over.
yes,
I gotta
Big
say, I like
Short-
Vice a lot more than probably anything else he's done.
Really?
Yeah.
I think Big Short's better.
Really.
Big Short is pound for pound the best Adam McKay film.
Yes, I agree.
Talladega Nights a close second.
Moneyball's pretty good.
I'm kidding, but
But
still funny.
But Vice took it too far too, where it was like it would cut to stock footage of lions and shit like that.
That's true,
Where it was
actually.
like, okay,
The reeling him in.
like he was physically reeling in, like that kind of stuff when it was like hammering it down my throat, like.
And they did that too in
Don't Look Up.
Yeah.
like too much, where it would be like cut to like stock footage and
It's like, do you think I'm a fucking idiot?
yeah,
Like-
it was just so out of, it would cut to like footage of Africa, then footage of like the Big Bang, and then footage of this, and for like it was this
Footage of the Big
montage.
Bang.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
but it
yeah,
was. It was like it was saying it was like it was doing shit like that to be like, look at this. Look at humanity in a
Yeah.
nutshell, and it was going through this montage, and I was just like, "This is all Getty Images. I can see the watermark."
Yeah. Instead of using like smart dialogue to convey stuff like that, they would just throw the image at you.
Yeah, and like, look at this metaphor I'm shaping with, and it would cut to a literal visual representation of it, and I'm like, stop doing that, please.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's a stylistic choice that like we may not necessarily be a fan of.
It's a little fourth
But
wall breaking.
It's his
Yeah.
signature, I guess. So
I guess, but I think as an editor, it
I'm ready
bugs
to
me.
like move on from that though. Like it's
Yeah.
like, all right, we get it, dude. Like please do more of The Big Short.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Granted, I did like. I feel like I've liked most of his films.
yeah. Big Short though.
Fucking A.
Yeah, it's a good. It's the best mix of dark comedy.
That's
and
got to be the best ensemble cast ever.
Dude,
Ryan
fucking
Ryan
incredible.
Reynolds in that.
Come on, man. Brad Pitt.
Bale.
Come on. Christian Bale is the.
Oh
come
my
on.
god! Yeah, I
As
fucking
the
almost forgot.
metalhead that loves Metallica. Oh.
Dude.
Come on. That's so good.
Good movie. Anyways, that's all I got for my watch list.
You don't want to talk about Red Rocket?
Oh yeah, I forgot to put that on there. Shout out to our Discord. If you are a Patreon subscriber, you can join our Discord where we have cinephile conversations and also movie nights.
Yeah, for
Also
sure.
curse memes.
Oh, yeah. Mostly that.
Also, Doom guy.
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
Wait till you meet that fucking guy. God damn it.
God damn it.
you also get a shout out on the show, obviously, for being a patron.
Yeah, we'll shout you out.
Yeah. AKA shit on your whole life.
Fraternal Atmosphere.
Welcome, Grant. Just Grant.
He designed stuff.
Shouts to my boy Grant. He's a huge physical copy
Yeah.
fan, and you gotta
Which
love
we
it.
appreciate.
Yeah,
a lot.
He's a box set boy.
Yeah. Box set
yeah.
boys.
Box
bo-
set boys.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah, so shout out to our Discord. We did a movie night in there. We watched Red Rocket together. A lot of fun.
How'd you do that?
With technology?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Maybe just don't say that.
Maybe
Maybe.
edit all that out. I won't forget. I'll edit it out.
He'll be fine. You just stop even saying that.
The
You
FBI's
never
like, ladies and gentlemen, we got. He's like, shot up immediately. They burst through the skylight, fucking silence pistols right to our forehead. 3 shots, immediate.
They're gonna have like a big like whiteboard in their office that says "Box Set Boys." Like, little red string.
bunch of threads. Yeah. They do a Blade Runner cap. They're like,
yeah.
They're like, A24 is like looking at all the stats. They're like, we've tracked roughly 10,000 views, but there's like 12 we cannot account for. And we know it was seen by 12 more people. Gotta get to the bottom of this. It's them doing a whole spotlight movie about getting to the
Yeah.
bottom of us
Oh,
watching Red
shit.
Rocket.
and then we go on the run.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, shout out to our Discord.
Check it out.
Yeah.
Red Rocket was also great.
It was fucking excellent.
That was
guys
is
liked
I loved it.
absolutely
Yeah.
cinema. I would big recommend it. Yeah.
I would 4-3 it, I think.
Damn.
Yeah, we probably were going to do an episode on it. Maybe we still will. Who knows?
We got Macbeth to do.
Macbeth.
I feel like
I still need to read the manga, so.
Yeah.
Of Macbeth.
Yeah,
of the
from like
tragedy of
500 years ago.
All right. That's not
The Shakespearean
Yeah,
manga.
yeah.
The Shakespearean manga.
It's a sonnet.
Well,
bro.
right, but when you have the original source material and then that gets made into a film or a play, the anime, you call the original material the manga.
So you're saying the tragedy of Macbeth, the new
Yes.
Coen brother movie.
Yes.
Brother, I didn't say
Coen
brothers.
brother,
Yes. That is an anime?
Yes, sort of like how the Bible is a manga and VeggieTales is an anime.
All right. Moving on, dude. What'd you watch?
That's
this week?
actually incredibly profound.
Thank you. Let's see. I watched Being the Ricardos
okay.
with
I-
Nicole Kidman.
I did the same thing.
Oh, did you?
Was it your choice?
It was 50-50.
Same.
I mean, I grew up watching I Love Lucy.
Both your guys' voices are getting a little higher.
Here's the thing. Not everything you
Well, you're-
watch
well,
is something you want to watch.
Yeah, but you're like a huge fan of Aaron Sorkin though, so I don't.
That's true.
Here's the thing. This is the first Aaron Sorkin movie I enjoyed.
Wow.
I did like it.
Could you understand the dialogue?
I could because they spoke like humans and not like people that were made on a factory line for voice boxes.
So it's because it was a dumbed down.
Yeah.
Aaron Sorkin
it's
movie?
dumbed down 50s language that he can understand.
Yeah, it's kind of just. It's not
Here's the
quite.
thing. I was raised by those people, old people. So I say stuff like water closet and
racial slurs.
no, not anymore.
Okay,
I liked it.
not anymore.
Yeah.
He says.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Dude, Aaron Sorkin does not have a visual language.
No.
In any
Did he
stra-
direct it?
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Any form or fashion. He just doesn't have
Just kind of all over the place.
he doesn't have an eye for like cinema.
He's
doesn't-
he's an actor's director, not a cinematography director. In
He's
my-
a writer, not a director.
yeah, he
Like,
cares about
straight
the
up.
words, not the visuals.
Exactly.
That's what I think.
Yeah.
100% of the time. And I think as strong as his scripts can be, I think he needs like a visionary director to like rein him in. And like
Like
there
David
are,
Fincher.
there are certain things that you can show and not tell, whereas Aaron Sorkin's
Tell it all.
yeah, it's like let's literally just say all of it, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and he just needs someone to rein him in. That's why Trial of the Chicago 7 I didn't like. There's no visual component to it other than like the rioting at the very, towards the end
It's
of
like
the movie.
court TV.
Yeah, it's just I don't know. And I love court TV, but it's just too like this is not what I'm watching a movie for.
Right.
Yeah.
You know? Like if I went to a play and it
Oh,
was
yeah.
that would
12
be
Angry Men, nut.
that would be fucking amazing.
Yeah.
To
Yeah.
see Being the Ricardos on stage.
He works way better as a writer with a director combo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nicole Kidman was excellent as Lucille Ball. I did not buy Javier Bardem as
Really?
Desi Arnaz. No, not at all.
I thought he was pretty good.
I mean,
But
he
I'm
was
not,
good.
I'm not crazy familiar with the show, to be fair.
Yeah, he didn't sound like him.
Okay.
He exuded that confidence that I know that he was known for.
Right.
But overall, it was
Chain
just,
smoker.
right, very like just charismatic.
Right.
Like he could say anything to anybody and get whatever he wanted. He came from communist Cuba and created an empire with Lucille Ball.
Fucking nuts.
It's kind of crazy. But
Big fan.
yeah, but overall, I didn't buy Javier Bardem as him.
He's still doing like the hitman from No Country. He's just like,
Call it friendo.
call it Lucy.
Yeah.
I don't know why that was more Philip Seymour Hoffman than it was Javier Bardem
little
just
bit.
now. Anyways.
J.K. Simmons.
Oh yeah, he was fucking excellent.
He's
He's
really
always
killed it.
excellent.
He's tremendous.
And the dynamic of him and
Ethel.
yes, they're like how they hated each other in real life. Like I love the way they did that.
Yeah.
Really good.
It was like an endearing hate.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
He was redeemable as fuck in
Yeah.
the movie, you know?
For sure.
Just really well done.
Awesome. What else
Yeah.
did you watch?
Would you recommend it though?
If you like I Love Lucy, easy recommend. If
you
you
don't-
never watched it and you don't care, don't bother.
Okay, that's
I think that's fair.
yeah. As a big a fan of Aaron Sorkin as I am, I think I'm skipping that one.
It's not. It's not even Aaron Sorkin-y. Like if he's able to digest it,
Yeah.
it's not Aaron Sorkin-y.
Yeah. It's
Why are you acting like I have mental Crohn's disease?
well, I mean, you read cartoons backwards, so
Well,
I don't know what to
not
tell
wrong
you.
about that.
Josh, or do you have anything else on your watch list?
Yeah, I have 5 more things.
Okay, great. Let's go.
All right. Promare and Weathering with You. I'm going to get my animated films out of the way right now.
Okay.
Thank you, Caleb, for Promare.
Also, thank you, Caleb, for this
Also,
art.
thanks me, dude. I bought you that shit.
Oh, yeah, thanks, Josh.
God damn it.
Appreciate it. But thank you from the bottom of my heart, Caleb, for Promare. And
fuck?
also,
But he-
also thank you.
But he gave that to you as a present.
Oh, yeah.
I just asked him what you might like, and he's like, I don't know. Gave me a few
He
options.
nailed
He's
it.
like- he's
he
like-
nailed that recommendation.
He like messaged Caleb. He's like, "Hey, you like cartoons? What
Yeah.
cartoon would Alex
you like? Silly fucking fast drawings.
Bonk.
Yeah, fucking.
You like fucking
You like fucking.
This is my vibe.
yeah.
See?
That's your vibe.
Love it.
Yeah, so also thank you, Caleb, for this awesome art.
Look at that shit.
For the visual
Look at it.
listeners, he drew us anime style in a cowboy bebop fashion. It's phenomenal. Check it out. It's now on our set.
Shouts to the
fucking-
visual,
it's
shouts to the
amazing.
visual listeners.
Shout out to the
Yes.
visual listeners. Yeah. What else you got?
Promare was great. I watched Weathering with You, which is another film by the guy who did Your Name.
What?
The movie Your Name. There's a man who made that, and he made another movie called Weathering with You.
What is it?
It's about, you know what? I'm not even gonna say it.
Say it.
It's an anime movie.
okay.
No.
There it is.
All right.
See, it's gonna.
Is anime acting though?
Yes.
Is it?
Yes.
Much like dancing?
Dancing is not acting. Dancing is dancing. You don't
But
call it voice
Here's-
imitating. It's voice acting.
So anime is just drawing then?
Yeah. With acting.
Oh.
It's just drawing. It's not acting.
So
But
when an
there's
actor,
acting.
when an actor is playing a dancer in a movie,
They're dancing.
they're just dancing.
Yes.
Oh.
Unless they have lines.
Now I get it.
Unless they have lines.
Oh yeah, because I always reference movies that have dancing and no
Which are
lines.
stupid.
Yeah. Shout out to the movie Emma, one of my favorite movies ever of last
Fucking
year.
dumb dancing movie.
Stupid. Fuck.
Anyways, are you done with your cartoons?
No.
Annette.
Okay. That was
You loved it, though.
You did love Annette.
Was
You-
not a big fan.
Genuinely loved and enjoyed it.
We both.
We fucking hated
We
it.
both fucking hated it.
We
And
were
Chris
like,
was like, "No, I mean,
It was funny.
You see, the redeemable aspects of Annette are that.
Yeah, because I wear glasses. I was doing that, right?
Yeah.
I was not offended by it. I thought it was a funny.
no,
I-
worst piece of shit of all of last
Wrong.
year."
I think it was making fun of musicals, but that's me.
Do you have a boo on there?
No, I don't have a
Oh.
Sorry.
God. That'll work.
And we're back.
And I've got a couple more things, but we'll save them.
Sure.
I'd like to end with season, I don't know, of Queer Eye.
Oh my fucking god! Please don't spoil the last 2 episodes.
No. Takes place in Texas. It's really good.
You've been watching?
I'm on the last 2. One of the greatest programs of all time.
Wow.
And I mean that in a sincere, like, there's reality television, yes, where it's like drama. It's like if the producers of fucking Great British Baking Show
Totally.
were like, let's change somebody's life.
Totally.
It is just a wholesome program
Really nice.
with the best human beings imaginable.
Just
dude.
watching people's lives change.
Yeah.
And this is just an observation that I've made. Like, I have kind of an eagle eye for these kinds of things. It's kind of gay.
I mean, yeah. One might call it queer.
I
yes.
think your gaydar is pretty on point there, man.
Thanks. So yeah, that's just something I've noted as an observation that I've made.
I've never actually heard anyone describe Queer Eye as gay before. I think
It's
you might be the
just
first.
like I said, I'm eagle-eyed.
Yeah.
My observational skills are pretty high.
Right.
Yeah.
It's just something I notice about the show.
What clued you in?
It's a little gay.
Yeah.
Well, there's context clues throughout the show.
You think so?
Maybe. I might just be like
Projecting?
zoned into that. Like I get it.
Oh, sorry.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. I'll have to go back and check that out just to clarify.
I mean, I could be wrong, but
Right.
it's just
Yeah,
something
we
I
don't.
notice.
Josh and I usually don't assume anything like that. So
no, people are people, you know.
yeah.
Queer Eye is definitely one of the best programs ever in the history of ever. Chris, it's weird because like the way that you are as a person, I don't think you would appreciate something that nice.
Yeah. You're too miserly and
You're a
Yeah.
cynical
Yeah.
piece of shit.
Yeah.
So,
But it's about like fashion and stuff, right? Like redesigning. So I'd be into that.
yeah, but fuck,
it's
you
also
are
about
a
being like just
miser of
yeah,
a human being.
just being a nice fella.
You are a Grinch.
I like wholesome things.
nah,
No,
no.
not like this.
Don't watch. Just don't watch it.
How many seasons?
6? There's one in Japan too.
Yeah, you already
Oh,
lost
yeah.
me. You already lost me.
It's almost to 9.
Wow,
It's almost
that makes it a certified classic.
Certified Hood Classic. Certified Alex Classic.
Listen to the busy,
Listen to this track, bitch.
bitch.
The most aggressive intro to any song ever. And it's like, da-na-na-na-na.
Listen to the track, bitch.
That's how our podcast should start from now
Oh,
on.
I
where
love
it's like,
that. Oh, like a producer tag.
da-na-na-na-na.
We
Like,
need a-
right here.
we
Like,
need a
let's do it,
producer
right?
tag.
Yeah,
All right.
just producer. Like, ready? Like, starting the show. And
All right, ready?
Yep.
Pig fuck.
no, that's not the right thing.
What do
Well,
you
it's
mean?
on brand.
That's not.
Oh,
There you go.
Pig fuck.
Okay, see, you're adding the. Is that Philip Seymour Hoffman from the Master?
Yeah.
Yelling pig fuck.
Yeah.
yes.
So that's our producer, like
That's our
watermark.
producer tag. Yeah.
I see.
Okay, so when we start our show,
Pig fuck.
that's a little aggressive right out the gate.
Is it?
I don't think so. I think you could go even more aggressive.
Calling someone a pig fuck?
I think it has like a.
It doesn't even say listen to this track
But-
or anything. It's
Well,
like
but,
it's
but
a
it's
whole
not like a
episode.
traditional like Bangladesh. You know, it's,
You're right.
it has like its own signature. Yeah, its own signature, man. We
Well,
have to have our own voice.
well, like other people who have
One more
like,
time.
Pig fuck.
It just doesn't have a ring
like
to
it.
it. I don't, like there's like
That's the
if
tag.
Young Metro don't trust you, I'm gonna shoot. Like there's that, and then there's listen to this track, bitch. And then ours is
What was
just
the Millie one? I like that one.
a milli.
Yeah.
That's
like Little Wing?
Bangladesh.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Bangladesh.
I don't think
Pig fuck.
it's
That's
aggressive.
it. That's
It's
it.
aggressive.
I mean, we gotta do what we gotta
I'm a
do.
Josh on this one. So, as a democracy,
2 out of 3, the
Yeah.
majority. Well,
Because your vote definitely counts.
yeah. Why? Because I'm
go ahead.
nothing.
Go ahead, finish that. anyway,
I'm nothing.
anyways, what else we got?
I'll run through this real quick. Succession season 3.
Yeah.
Amazing.
God damn. Wow. When you talk about storytelling, character development,
And Shiv's acting.
Yeah.
Shiv's great acting.
Excellent acting.
Acting
Goodness
skill.
gracious. She is a wonderful actress.
She's a great actress with great acting skills.
Shines on screen, man.
When might compare Shiv acting skills to Julia Fox.
Of course.
You know?
And
another great actress we talked about on our show.
New listeners will appreciate the callback to Julia Fox,
A friend of the show.
Friend of the show. Yeah, she
She
actually
did reposted.
She posted a clip of that's crazy. Ye's girlfriend once posted a clip of our show.
Correct.
You could
on
say
her
that
Instagram.
we're close personal friends of Kanye West.
You could
It's just
say
Ye, man.
You could say that.
Would he get mad if I called him Kanye?
Yeah.
Yes.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
right.
And that's my ex-girlfriend you're talking about, so be careful.
Well,
She reposted a clip.
Do you think that,
That
makes someone
I'm
your
in.
girlfriend?
What do you think a girlfriend is?
Someone that like buys you Legos and stuff like that.
Well,
did she buy you any Legos?
what are you guys trying to say?
Just trying to get you closer to the truth, man.
Anyways,
Julia Fox is a great actress.
yes. So is Shiv from Succession.
Yes.
Yes.
And
Everyone on that show was great, honestly.
did you all finished?
Yeah.
God damn, right?
Amazing.
Dude, I binged the whole show in like 4 or 5 days.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
what was that experience like?
It okay.
the whole show?
Dude,
whole show.
the finale of season 2.
Is that where
Press conference.
Oh, dude, fuck.
Yes.
Dude,
Bruh.
that is
He just flips. He
Dude.
just
that was the hardest. That was just the hardest thing I've ever seen on television.
Dude, yeah.
Like one of the best things I've ever seen, especially to the scene of like right before that where he's like, "All right, Dad, I'll take the fall."
all right.
He's just
no,
like
no
a,
spoilers, no spoilers.
he's like a beaten down dog though,
yeah,
dude.
But he flips it completely on its head, and
Yeah.
it's so damn good.
no spoilers, watch Succession. It's phenomenal.
But then with season 3, I think you sort of expect him to go down a path that doesn't happen. Because he's still himself. It's not like the character is just going to 180 and be a different character.
Yeah, exactly.
He's still himself, which is fucking brilliant.
Yes.
dude.
Some of the
It's
best
good.
character writing
Yeah.
by far.
For real.
Because it's like it defies expectation, at least for me. Because I expected the character to go one way,
Yep.
and it's like, no, this
Yeah.
is real life.
You
and
thought
real
you
people.
thought that was a turn.
Yeah.
Right.
Every character from like the first time you see them in the show, they pretty much match up what you might think, but they keep it interesting and the writing's so fucking good. Like the guy from Ferris Bueller, the guy that
Oh
played Cameron.
yeah, yep.
Dude,
Wow.
incredible.
Yeah, he's fucking amazing. And then fucking shouts to Rory Culkin,
I don't know, but I was gonna say the same
Kieran
thing.
Culkin.
Kieran Culkin.
He's the best
He's
character.
amazing.
Holy shit, dude.
He's my favorite.
He is a piece of garbage, but an effortless acting. Like he's just so good.
Yeah.
And you believe Roman is a human being.
Yes. Yeah. He's the best at being like this snidey little
Nonchalant,
pervert.
easy.
Yeah.
Have you checked out like the fan theories about like the characters and like even their names?
No.
Where it's like Kendall is like supposed to be a Ken doll, like a fucking just a like someone you can manipulate, and he's big and dumb and
No, I haven't seen it.
and Roman, he's like a traitor. Like
That's
he's a-
crazy.
Yeah. Anyways, Shiv, like she's like a knife. I don't know.
Interesting.
Damn.
Anyways,
It's on the notes, but
Tom.
just fucking
It's
Tom.
Tom.
fucking Tom.
Dude, Greg.
Greg and Tom is probably
Dude.
It's the best relationship in any show, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
hands down.
Greg is fucking
He's a
hilarious.
fucking idiot.
It's he's so
funny.
good at that character.
Tom's
though.
arc in the 3rd season.
Incredible.
Holy fucking shit, man!
Dude, there's a line. I don't want to spoil
It's like
anything.
a Game of Thrones esque.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
really is. It really is.
You don't expect characters to do.
It's
have-
boardroom Game of Thrones,
Yes,
Yeah.
dude.
Totally.
Oh, it's so fucking good.
It's a good show.
dude. When
Yeah.
Yeah, no spoilers. Please just go watch that.
Brian Cox.
Everyone, please watch that so we can talk about it.
For real.
For real.
God damn, it's so good.
I'm gonna make sure the phone's plugged in.
As the plug is coming out of it, I want to make sure it's plugged in.
how is it?
I like that sweatshirt, man.
Thanks.
Looks good. Oh, is it?
All right.
Alex, another film I watched. I'm pretty sure you've seen it already. It's a film that you would definitely like.
I've seen most films, so
It's called Shiva Baby.
Shiva Baby or Shiva Baby or Shiva Baby?
Shiva Baby.
Wait, as in to shiv a baby?
Nope, Shiva. Shiva.
Like the Hindu god of destruction?
You know, like whenever a Jewish person dies.
Oh, like sitting Shiva.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. So you're familiar with it?
The movie?
Right.
Yeah, of course.
So you've definitely seen it.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously.
Yeah.
What's that line from Shiva Baby that you like?
Where they're like, the baby's dead. We gotta sit Shiva for the baby. We're Jewish.
Yeah.
That's the movie.
He threw in Jewish at the end. I remember that specifically.
Yeah. I mean, that's kind of close.
So what'd you think of it?
Not quite it. Okay, so Shiva Baby is about probably the worst Shiva imaginable.
Okay.
It follows this young girl who is in a romantic relationship with someone, like a friend of a family member, and they discover that at Shiva, like they're burying her, like a great grandma or something,
And they're just all stuck there together.
and they're all stuck there together, and her mother is like really, it's just some of the most awkward situations imaginable, and everyone's Jewish, so it's just really funny.
So it's
I would
Curb Your
love to watch
Enthusiasm.
that.
Yeah, in a way. But like, man, all the characters are fucking real people. And also shouts to Mr. Edmington, dude.
Yo.
He's
in it?
He's in it. He's her dad.
Hell yes.
He is funny as shit,
Hell
dude.
yeah.
He's always like, "Where's my phone?" Like, he literally can't find his phone the entire film. It's
That's
like this
fucking
running
great.
joke.
This sounds like a movie called Death at a Funeral. Have you seen that?
Yeah.
It's very much
Hilarious.
like that. where
Not the
it's-
remake, by the
Yeah.
way.
It all takes place during Shiva.
Yeah.
The entire film takes place in just this house. Man, it's fucking great. It's so good. I imagine like that some shit like this has happened before because it's so like truth. It rings true to like what
Yeah.
the situations are. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I don't know that. I've never been to a Shiva before, but and it's called Shiva Baby because there's one woman who comes to the Shiva who because like you're not supposed to have babies there. Apparently that's a thing. I don't fucking know. So there's a baby there.
Nice.
Anyways, it's very good. Very,
It
very.
sounds like something I would enjoy.
Yeah, you specifically, I feel like would really enjoy it.
Nice. Oh, season.
You.
Yeah. Season 11 of Curb Your Enthusiasm also just finished up, and fuck.
Good.
So fucking funny. Tracy Ullman plays a recurring character in this season.
Oh, nice.
Dude, she's fucking hilarious.
Nice.
That's awesome.
Nice. Anything else?
That's it for me.
Nice. Shall we get into the Matrix Resurrections? So,
Wow.
yeah.
There were some all right moments and parts.
There was about 2 for me.
2 or 3.
Maybe. So, first of all, I want to say before I watched the Matrix Resurrections, I watched all 3 of the Matrix movies, the trilogy, all of them.
Oof.
And I have somewhat of a hot take.
Let's go.
2 and 3 are not that bad.
Wow.
I remember
they
sort of
age
enjoying
better.
it too.
They age better. Like they get grandiose, they get big, they get weird.
Yeah.
He's Superman, but I don't know, man. I as I watched that, I was like, I care a lot more about the real world. The Zion versus machine things is like a necessary subplot.
That's the next step you got to take.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't just stay in the Matrix.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Expanded.
Because that's pointless. You know?
Yeah, I do think that it had an emergency landing still, like in a way. The way the way 3 comes to its climax, kind of. And I'm so bummed the Oracle passed away between movie 2 and 3. The actor that played
yeah.
it, and they had to like
Figure it out.
they wrote it off with some line like "I embody a new vessel now," and it was like that was it. But like those movies, that as a trilogy, solid, cut, done, fucking put a bow on it. That in alone, and then starting the Matrix 4, and it's like the Matrix is, you're in the Matrix and you designed a Matrix game.
And it's the game.
And then Warner Brothers didn't want you to make a sequel to it. Like all of it is like breaking the fourth wall within the first 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Dude, first of all of the Warner Brothers references, I was
Yeah.
like, fuck off.
My name is Bugs, as in Bunny.
Bunny.
Yeah. Which, by the way, yeah, it's another white rabbit that he has to follow. But
Right.
still, I was like, she literally says, "What's up, Doc?" By the way, in the movie.
Dude,
If you guys didn't notice that, there was a scene where they pull Neo or out of the medical or his pod, and she goes, "What's up, Doc?"
that shit.
And I went, you know,
You would fucking.
There we go.
"What's up, Doc?" That's what she. That's them running.
Yeah.
That's them running from all the agents in this movie. Just fucking.
But then when she like pulled her sleeve halfway down, she's like, "Look, I have a rabbit tattoo." That felt like
Like this wasn't fan service so much as it was just like this seemed like a fan movie.
Yeah.
Like a Vimeo movie.
Yeah, it was incredibly cringy. The first 15 or 20 minutes of this movie, all of the like where it's like a blue-haired girl watching The Matrix.
Yeah.
It's like this is the part where she kicks their ass. I was like, oh fuck, I am checked out of this.
Yeah.
Incredibly hard.
I was intrigued in that moment because I was like, wait, so they're watching a simulation? Because the Matrix trilogy was all about a simulation, like yin and yang. Neo has to come up with Agent Smith, and they have to like come to that fruition and like reset it every like they always talk about this prophet that comes up every now and then to reset the Matrix.
Right.
And he's done it before, all this stuff, and you know, Agent Smith, black and white, all that stuff, good versus evil, red versus blue, whatever you want to say. So when they were in there, I was like, okay, so they're watching the simulation. They're studying the Matrix. They're in the Matrix and they're studying it. Like they're watching the cycle happen. Like maybe that's where I was like, okay, I'm in. But then it just like
is fucking
Right off the bat, I was like, no, don't do this.
yeah.
Please don't. You know.
Having him back as Tom Anderson, why?
this is where I checked out. He's Tom Anderson and he's a game designer that has developed
The Matrix.
a game called The Matrix. But when they show the game, they just show clips from the movie The Matrix.
Yeah.
Which
That's because
is
it would be
like-
too expensive to create those photorealistic modern game shots, which I'm sure in the future would look terrible.
Yeah,
But like you might argue that games are movies quality
Right, but
in this.
they're gonna
Matrix.
age, you know.
I don't know, man. That was just rough.
A lot of it was
Rough, dude.
Mindhunter coming in and being like, "I'm your business partner, remember?" You're like, why are you giving this person who's been your business partner for presumably decades expository information?
Our
I hate
partner
that.
Warner Brothers wants. Dude.
they're like they want a sequel and it's going to happen with or without you. Like that was the Warner Brothers talking to the Wachowskis.
Yeah.
Like saying like we're going to take this franchise whether you like it or not.
Yeah.
And then they wrote that into the script. Like it's breaking fourth, fifth, sixth walls.
Yeah.
I guarantee you the next Lego game is Lego The Matrix. And that's why there are so many video game references in this, is because they're priming you for that.
Well, they did that Unreal Engine experience on
That was
free,
cool.
That free PS5 thing. Yeah, it was kind of cool, but I don't know. It
was
tragic.
Really disheartening.
It's tragic.
The first
is the way
30
I would
minutes of the
describe
movie
it.
was just rough.
Yeah.
Rough sit.
Yeah, and there was no visual language. I'll
No.
say it right now.
No.
It was not stylized. It was
the action scenes, dude, like the hand-to-hand combat. Where is all of the
Cool ass choreography.
Yes.
where's
where's
the anime?
Oh my god, dude.
Yeah, that was the appeal of the. Okay, first of all, The Matrix 1, one of the most gripping and engrossing intros to a movie I can remember.
of all time.
The way their camera language was defined. It was storyboarded. And they said this, by the way. It was storyboard. The entire Matrix one was storyboarded like a comic book. It was already drawn out because they're comic book fans, they're anime fans. That's obvious. It's basically a DBZ the movie.
Ghost in the Shell live action, the movie.
Yeah. So when Lala, is it Lily Wachowski?
I think so.
Lana.
Lana
Lana.
Wachowski. When she boarded this out, it wasn't all boarded like
To that degree.
Yeah, she said that it wasn't shot for shot. Like she said that she took suggestions from the crew. It was like more free flowing.
Don't
it's like,
do that.
And it reads. And
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
can tell because this didn't have a vision like the first three movies did.
A singular centralized
Like,
idea.
Like
yeah.
a moment, like for key action moments that not only was the fight choreography in the trilogy, the original trilogy, amazing, the camera choreography
Yeah.
Exactly.
was they accentuated moments. Dolly's in, he catches the bullets, fucking the orbit around the kick, the way they would accentuate fight moments was a language.
It was revolutionary, literally.
This feels like an MCU action scene. The whole thing.
Just
It
a
was
big popcorn fuck you.
just messy.
Yeah.
He's going "Ugh," to stop the bullets, and it's just like, oh, he does that now.
Yeah.
Instead of it being an
Effortlessly.
impactful moment.
Right.
Instead of it having being like a symmetrical stop, a lead up, a score rising,
And
anything.
This is Keanu Reeves, who is now an expert in hand-to-hand combat and guns and all of this stuff. Where like you just have him go, "Ugh," a
Yeah.
lot. Like that's not what he does now. Like he's fucking John Wick, dude. He can do all of this shit, and you're just like, nah, just have him push people.
Yeah, John Wick has taken the mantle that Matrix had of the cool
Remember when
fight
this was
movie.
supposed to come out on the same day 2 years ago? This was
Yeah.
supposed to come out on the same fucking day. John Wick
Jesus.
would have.
Demolished.
it would have.
It would
John
have-
Wick would have.
yeah.
All right, that's all I can say
Yeah.
legally. God damn it.
Yeah. John Wick fucking if they came out on the same day, it would be embarrassing for the Matrix.
Oh yeah.
Basically. But
Dude, the editing is so goddamn sloppy in this movie.
agreed.
It's like offensive, dude.
yeah.
The cut, like, to make Keanu Reeves look like a bad actor. I mean, granted, like he's always kind of like that.
He's been goofy-ish.
Same stoic kind of figure, and like doesn't do a lot of like emoting, and
Right,
shit
right.
like that. It's all sort of like it's like a Ryan Gosling performance where it's all like sort of in his head.
Yeah.
Fuck, they make him look bad. They make him look like shit in this movie.
And it's okay. You remember in John Wick 1 where it was like the main trailer shot was him going, "Yeah, I'm thinking I'm back," and that could so easily be like a cheesy cornball thing, but because of the vibe of the movie, it works.
In the context of the film, it fucking killed it.
Yeah.
Dude, the trailer for this movie was so great.
It was
Excellent.
It was.
It was really great. And then dude, the only shots that had visual language were like copy paste from the original trilogy.
Kind of.
They were just recreating those shots, and it's like, oh yeah, that's cool.
yeah,
Yeah.
the
But
But
bullet
it's like
time.
there's nothing new here, dude. He called it bullet time.
Oh my god.
That is so cringy when he's like, yes, isn't it weird? The thing that you invented is now your downfall or something, and he's accentuating about bullet time while in bullet time. I
He
was like,
fucking said bullet time.
Yeah.
I wanted to fucking rip my skull out.
dude, I hate that so much.
That was so bad.
But that premise of him being able, like that guy's the analyst, like being able to do that and stop Neo. Neo can't move fast enough in his
Right.
new Matrix was an interesting concept. But
Yeah.
when you wax poetic about it like
Yeah.
that,
then
It's like,
and it-
fucking
it's not
Jesus.
further developed after that either.
And then the new Agent Smith, like
He was good, but you can't like recapture the magic that
You
was.
cannot.
No, and they absolutely ruined it whenever he's like, Mr. Anders, like the way he said it. It's
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
no.
But they were also force feeding all of the references down your throat.
Yeah.
Where it's like they were making it accessible to people that had never seen the trilogy, which is annoying. Where it's like they were basically going, remember this? And
yeah.
then literally cutting to that.
Yeah.
Like when he came out and said Mr. Anderson, they cut to a clip of the first Mr. Anderson.
Yeah.
Mr.
It's like we get it.
and
It's
he-
the Matrix.
Yes, you didn't need to cut to the original Agent Smith saying it while the other guy said it.
yeah, that's
It was just
bad.
like,
One
oh
thing-
my god.
Yeah. One thing I did like is the idea that like any given person could be Agent Smith.
right.
Yes.
So like Trinity's family coming in and be like, "You got hit by a car, we gotta go," but it's actually the Smiths trying to like remove her from the
Chad.
situation.
Literally called Chad.
Yeah.
Chad.
Yeah. They're like, oh, so she's married to a Chad type character, and like, let's just call him Chad, and then they never changed it.
Because it's so meta, dude.
So meta, yeah.
We need to have
Matrix.
that moment that makes the viewer go, "What the fuck is going on?" Dude, when they recycled that line like 3 times, I was like, ugh.
Oh yeah,
The first time I heard it,
That's to emphasize that like the Matrix is a repeating loop and
it's a
Right.
simulation.
every day is the same.
Yeah, just
That didn't bother me as much, but I understand what you're saying.
By the way, that guy is called Chad. That guy is actually his real name is Chad. It's the director of John Wick.
that guy?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
how
Doesn't
did
that make you like it now?
Love it.
Tom Anderson's friend, his like
Jude.
Jude?
Remember, because Keanu Reeves Neo is Jesus?
Oh, so he's Judas.
Yeah.
He's betrayed for money.
Yes.
His voice did not match his everything else.
Jude?
Yeah.
Which one?
He sounded like this, but he looked
His
like
programmer friend that was like a big fan of the Matrix
Oh
franchise.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was a programmer, but whatever. Whatever he was. Just Neo being a fucking video game designer.
I didn't like any of that.
That's so
The
dumb.
Tom Anderson, like, it's not.
That's not where Tom Anderson's life goes.
I
no,
know.
Like, he's
yeah,
stuck
he's
in a
an
dead-end
underground dude.
Yeah, he's stuck in a dead end job and he fucking hates what he's doing. And, you know, when does he become like a big successful.
Yeah.
And then they can't find Tom Anderson, the fucking same guy that made the Matrix.
Yeah.
They're like, where's Tom Anderson? I don't fucking
They're like,
know.
so there's this guy that won a bunch of awards for a game, and everybody's heard of it, even if you're not in gaming. They've heard of this game called The Matrix. The lead developer's name is Tom Anderson. Do you think that's him?
Nah.
They're like, needle in a haystack. This is the hardest thing we've ever had to do.
This is the hardest hack I've ever pulled.
Yeah.
Fucking checking out, what is it, 20,000 other Tom Andersons? Like, really?
They're just in
Pick
a
the
phone book.
programmer.
Cut to
idiot.
them in Spotlight, rustling some papers, like trying to find Tom
Michael
Anderson.
Keaton's like, it was me.
God, it just it was painful. It was sad for me to watch this after
Yeah.
enjoying the trilogy so much. And I know 2 and 3 are rough compared to 1, because when you watch 1, you could put a button on
One
it.
is a perfect
So
film.
you
It's
could-
a perfect movie.
Yeah,
man.
you can remove 2, 3, and 4 entirely, and Matrix 1 is like a work of art.
You know, okay, so this is why I am not a big fan of 2 and 3, is that 1 is so perfect, but like, unlike other like, you know, big franchise movies, we start in the Matrix, and that's like the base level. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Okay.
And then
Yeah.
everything outside of it is way less interesting than everything inside of it.
Yeah.
So when 2 and 3 are all about the fucking other world,
Zion.
Zion. It's most. Well, what dragged 2 and 3 down for me was the CG. Those
Yeah,
feel like
those were
MCU.
horrendous.
They feel like MCU movies, unfortunately.
There was that chase scene with those blonde twins in the second one, and that was
That's
cool.
a good scene.
There
That was
are
cool.
the highway scene.
That's a good scene.
There
Yeah.
are still Matrix type of scenes in the sequels.
Can we talk about the exiles in Resurrection?
Oh, you mean the
my
zombie?
shitty piss at my dick, boys. The guy that literally says shit like that.
Yeah,
Oh, man.
Dude, fuck.
the Frenchman's cameo.
That was horrific.
All the bad. That guy?
Yeah,
Fuck.
The Frenchman's cameo was horrendous.
Yeah, that was bad.
that was bad.
It was like, remember me?
No.
I wish it was.
So let's not have Lawrence Fishburne come back. Let's not have.
You want to know why?
Why?
Because it's bad.
Well, one of the reasons. If
He's like,
you,
no.
Puts on
pretty good
sunglasses.
Norton. It's pretty good
Yeah,
Lawrence Fishburne.
yeah.
It's if you accept okay, so there's the Matrix trilogy, Animatrix, and the Matrix video games. All of them are official canon, meaning like they're all official lore. Morpheus died in the Matrix video game.
Huh? In Enter the Matrix or Path of Neo, one of the two?
One of the two.
Okay.
And that's accepted as his official death. And if you look up how he dies, it's so
He gets a
anti-
toilet thrown on his head.
It was like, and Agent Smith goes, "You're bonk," and hits him with a fucking toilet. No,
How does he actually die?
He gets shot in an alley, man.
He dies of boredom in a school play for his children.
It's just the most anticlimactic.
That
Look it up.
sucks.
Look up Morpheus death
Cool.
scene on YouTube, and it's yeah.
Neato.
And spoiler, that's how he quote unquote dies. But not even Lawrence Fishburne knows that.
Oh, wow.
He's like, when he was asked why he's not in the Matrix, he's like, "You'll have to ask the Wachowskis. I don't know."
Oh wow.
Hey, can't you make anything happen in the Matrix?
Yeah. I mean, Trinity's alive.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Fuck. It's called Resurrections.
yeah, but
It's fucking perfect.
but they rebuilt both of them.
I mean,
Remember that scene when the machines just built them?
You know
Exactly.
what was fucking hilarious, actually? Whenever they get Neo out of his special tank that they built for him with one other body inside of it, and they're like, well, we don't know that's Trinity.
Yeah,
There's
they're
no way of
next to
knowing.
each other. Yeah,
They're fucking... And they're like, I don't know who that is,
yeah.
dude.
Maybe while we're in the center of this machine city, we should take another look at that pod that's right next to Neo.
We're in a hurry.
They're like, we took forever to find Tom Anderson and Trinity. It's the machines all over again. They can't find Tom Anderson.
Jesus fucking Christ. It's like bad, dude.
It's a bad movie.
It's just like really bad.
Did it feel blurry to you the whole time too? Like they shot it at 30 or 40 FPS or some weird shit? Like 48 FPS?
There was some like weird fuzziness.
The slow motion wasn't shot at a high frame rate is what it felt
Oh,
like.
yeah, exactly.
Where
It was like that 90s slow motion.
in a way, well, there was moments that was purposefully like that, which I liked, which was a low FPS in a computer. That was a cool...
Like when Morpheus was like, what's happening to me?
That and...
New Morpheus.
Yeah, that and when the analyst was moving through the bullet time, he had like a low frame rate.
Yeah.
That was cool. That was like a computer FPS thing.
There
which
were
I think I
sometimes
liked,
where it's like they put like a tracking mask on it and it just didn't render correctly. I don't fucking know what it was.
To
but
me,
that's not what it was, really.
it looked like a soap opera filter on everything. And
Like hazy.
in a way, it was a frame rate thing, like that weird experimental 48 FPS thing Peter Jackson did. It felt kind of like that. And then, overall, this felt like a CW movie. That's the best way I could put it.
Yeah.
It was like, oh, this is the Matrix spin-off CW series.
Yeah.
Shit.
It has no visual
I feel
language.
so bad for Keanu though, man.
Yeah.
Because he was good in this movie, as well as Carrie
Imagine
Moss.
opening the script and going, oh,
Right.
like the Matrix Resurrections. Like we're bringing it back for this, and then you read like, Keanu's he's the nicest guy in the world. He's gonna go for it, but it's like I could see it in Carrie Ann Moss's eyes that she was not. I don't know. I just saw it. I was like, I don't think she's into this.
There were a couple scenes where I was like, okay, they did great because of their chemistry together.
Yes.
Facts.
And it's because of them together on screen,
Facts.
which is what you want to fucking see. I don't want to see the fucking blue-haired chick
No.
for 80% of this goddamn movie.
I didn't
which
want to
she's
see
okay.
almost anybody
she's
new.
Fine. She's fine,
Just a new sub character.
but
Yeah.
I want the story through Keanu's eyes the entire fucking time.
And then
is that too hard to ask for?
Yeah,
I think that's
yeah,
what
it is.
everyone wanted, yeah.
Or Carrie Ann Moss?
You know what else about this is in Matrix 1, you end up like there are enough individual moments between Neo and the other like crew members that it feels like they build this sort of camaraderie, and that doesn't happen at all with this one.
But they all get this intro for some reason.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
Jada
like,
Pinkett Smith is in this.
Yeah.
Fuck, she's bad.
Is whatever.
She's bad.
She was great in the third one. Second
She
and third
is.
one.
She
Yeah.
is. Do you think she did the Matrix to like get back at Will Smith?
You mean like originally?
Yeah.
no. I mean, it
Not
was
to
a
get
big
back-
enough franchise at that point that it's like, oh yeah, done deal.
Because Will Smith was almost casted?
Right.
Nah, I don't think there was that much thought into it.
Although
Alright.
she is a thought.
What?
Isn't that the thing about her? Isn't that a thing?
Is it?
Is that not a thing?
I have no idea what you're
I
talking
don't
about.
think so.
All right. I must be thinking of a different lady. My bad, Jada Pinkett Smith.
She's listening. She's like, God damn it.
I used to love this podcast.
I thought she was bad. I thought everything about like the new planet Edo or whatever it's called.
Io.
Io.
You know, one of the funniest things is Darby said, shout out to Darby, as we were watching this, she was like, why does everybody have gamer tag names in the real world?
Yeah.
It was just so true, where it's like...
It's me, XX Darkness Hardcore XX.
Yeah, exactly. Which, like, plays into the fact that, like, it's the metaverse, it's a gaming, it's a simulation, but whatever. It's just like...
Yeah.
That was...
Just be James.
Yeah.
Can you just be James?
I'm Bulldozer.
Can
and
you call
I'm
me
Tank.
Rob?
Yeah.
My
I'm
name's
Seek,
Rob.
or what was his name? Seek? For
Seek.
like sequence or whatever?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah. Big fucking eye
In the
roll.
first, yeah, I feel like I keep going to the same thought, which is in the first one, it's cool, and that's it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Neil Patrick Harris.
Good performance.
I think he did
Out of place.
I think he did what they asked him to do. You know what I mean?
I guess.
I think he did what was assigned to him, and I think he did fine. But like, that's the character isn't on him. Does that make sense?
Right, yeah.
It's I feel sorry for everybody in this movie,
Yeah, I really do.
especially the guy that played Morpheus.
Yes, he's fucking great.
He was awesome.
They barely gave him anything to do.
Yeah,
He's great in Candyman.
yeah, he's
really
great.
good. I wish that in Neil Patrick...
Baywatch.
I didn't see that. In Neil Patrick Harris's office, that like he knocked him into the wall, and then like his nameplate fell down, and it said Dr. Doogie Howser. I think that would be a good callback. That's all.
That would have been better writing. They might as well have leaned into that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it's not in the Warner Brothers universe, so they
So
can't.
did you not like Neil Patrick Harris in this? NPH?
Out of place.
Out of place.
Yeah.
Who would have been a better analyst? Or
And also, like the fact he's wearing big blue glasses, where it's like, oh, we get it. They're trying to keep you in the Matrix. They're blue pilling you. I
Right.
get it.
Make it the original Agent Smith. That would have been like he's literally keeping tabs on him, or something like that. You know what I mean? And it would have given, like, Tom Anderson wouldn't be like, that's Agent Smith. It would just make him look more crazy. So to have him be the analyst, I don't know.
It's just so odd. It's so tragic to watch, and like the way the premise of the whole show is, the whole movie is just like awkward, and because not even people see him as Neo. He's got this projected self-image thing where
Yeah.
they said, this is how everybody looks to you.
Yeah.
And he's like completely different. Like he wouldn't find that out somehow.
right.
Like, and by the way, the guy that plays Neo's reflection, that's Carrie-Anne Moss's real husband, which is weird, but sure, you know.
He can act, sure.
Yeah,
Sure.
he's there. He's an actor, whatever. I don't know.
My son put a Lego up his nose. Your son's a fucking idiot.
That is a line in this script.
Yep.
As they bust into Simulate.
Fuck.
Hey, we're in Cyber Starbucks. Where's Neo? Fucking
A ghost in the shellfish, my favorite seafood restaurant.
God.
Shit.
It's so disappointing.
I know.
It's so sad.
How do we feel about the analogy of it all? That fucking this video game developers, Warner Brothers, and like they're making a reboot and a sequel and a fucking...
I don't like it. It's too self-referential. It's too fourth wall breaking. It's not creative. It's boring.
This, when polarized with the original Matrix,
Yeah.
is so sad
Yeah.
to look at.
Someone did a one of those. This fucking meme. I'll describe a meme to you guys. How's that?
Yeah.
You know, like the horse where it's like the ass is like
Oh,
very
totally.
detailed.
Like perfect. Yeah.
And then like as you go further along, it's just like a happy face with a fucking ear on it or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that's what this is. It's
It's just a bastardization
it's a
of a great
de-evolution
concept.
of what was once perfect.
Yeah.
It's almost like Warner Brothers did take the reins and didn't let Lana Wachowski do their thing. You know what I mean?
But honestly, dude, they're responsible for Cloud Atlas and Jupiter Ascending. So
I honestly never saw those.
I heard very bad things about both.
Jupiter Ascending is a piece of shit.
Cloud Atlas sounds like it could be a sequel to The Fountain.
It does.
Just like,
Yeah.
just
No,
Tom
aesthetic.
Hanks, right?
Yeah, Tom Hanks,
It's like a ton of people in it.
and he plays like an Asian dude.
They also directed Sense8. Did you see that?
No.
That sounds very familiar.
It's a series.
No, I didn't
I
watch
think I think it's on Netflix. Darby's a big fan.
But Cloud Atlas is bad, and
This stars a lot of people from Sense8.
pretentious
By the way.
as fuck.
Yeah, I never saw it.
But
Which is
also
odd.
Jupiter Ascending. It's called Jupiter Ascending, and it stars Mila Kunis and Channing Tatum.
Channing Tatum in a fucking cyberpunky
And he's
sci-fi.
blonde. He's fucking blonde with spiky hair.
I mean, I like Channing Tatum. I just
He's-
don't know
yeah,
if
he's great.
he would translate to that genre.
to like
very
a
well.
sci-fi
Nah,
epic.
yeah.
You know, to like their next Matrix
Is he
project.
trying to do like a Matt Damon Elysium type thing?
Hey, man.
That was a good movie.
That was a good movie.
Damn good movie.
Should have been Eminem though.
Eminem.
Eminem should have starred him. It would have been a more interesting movie to me.
Definitely.
Okay, I just want to
Detroit.
say, we were talking about all the homages to the Matrix, to the early Matrix movies. Never show a clip of the earlier movie in your sequels. That's just, unless it's like
Like a one-time
flashback thing, like
exactly.
Lord of the Rings does it and shit like that. I get it, but like when you walk into the scene and Morpheus is in the red leather chair, and they're like, "We figured we'd recreate some of your past moments to make it more familiar to you," and the clip is playing on a screen behind him. I'm like, can you just do that scene and
Right.
not address it, not show literally the scene on the screen behind him?
And it'll be way better and smarter.
Because everybody will be like, "Oh,
But
that's-
it's an analogy, dude, for nostalgia and
I wanted out
that
the whole
Yeah.
time." I was
blue
like,
pill of it all.
if this is a simulation, unplug me. Like, what the fuck is this? I was sad after watching the trilogy, which you got for me, by the way. It was a great gift. I watched it all in 4K.
Did you watch the bonus features? You check them out?
Not yet. Just went through the movies.
He doesn't even listen to you.
Check out the bonus features.
Sorry, man. I had 4 full Matrix movies to watch as it was. Bonus features, I'll
And
get
you
to. 'em.
had approximately 2.5 weeks to check it out.
You know what's fucked up if this is a simulation, like the world, like someone programmed in like waterboarding and shit. You know what I mean?
Starvation.
Yeah.
Genocide.
Right.
Pedophiles.
Yes.
Jared from Subway.
Exactly.
Pretty crummy simulation.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
This ain't the best.
If it is a simulation, though, they didn't necessarily code all that.
And it's just a modal thing
Yeah,
going
it's like
on.
a running program. They're like, Big Bang, run. and then now we're
13
here.
billion years later.
And then now we're here, you know?
Big boom, boom.
I coded this thing called the Big Boom.
Can you think of a less scientific name for one of the most scientific things of all time?
Seriously.
The Big Bang.
The start of the universe. The Big Boomy Boom.
It should just have its own word.
Yeah.
You
It
know?
should,
Yeah.
Like one of those anime title
Like,
words.
exactly.
Deus Ex Machina Apocalypse Part 2, colon, the beginning.
Dude, the company name in the Matrix being called
Deus
fucking-
Ex Machina?
No, it's Deus Machina because Deus Ex is already a video game series in the real world. And Ex Machina is a better movie. So
Shout out to Alex Garland.
Yeah.
I would love to watch Alex Garland watch this.
he's like, this ruins what I thought sci-fi was.
Fucking for real. It's real
Like
tragic.
I see him as being like a very sophisticated man with
Yeah.
like very thick framed glasses.
Yes.
And like
Whiskey with no ice.
not even like he doesn't even drink. He's like above it. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like he's just above.
He
like
he talks slow and chooses his words.
yeah, yeah. I could see him watching this and just shitting himself
Yeah,
from how bad it is.
for real. I almost did myself. I was just like, I said many times while watching this, I was like, yeah, I'm not digging this. Like, I said it out loud.
I would just look over at Christina and we'd both be like,
Yeah, yeah. So many cringy moments like
Yeah.
that in this. Not good, guys.
Nope. Let's talk about what we did like. Anything?
There were I liked Carrie Ann Moss flying. I thought that was cool.
That was cool.
That
That
was
was
a
a good
cool
moment.
oh shit moment.
The
only
helicopter
time
coming
the
up.
fucking score came up, the fucking
Yeah.
whom whum whum. And it's the only Matrix movie that wasn't scored by the composer, which might make
a pretty big difference.
yeah, but it didn't have. We were talking about like the
touch.
cinematography language. It didn't have that epic language in this. It was just things just happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and
Just sequence after sequence after sequence. Yeah.
like when he first stopped bullets, it wasn't a build up to shock or anything phenomenal or.
Just like, oh yeah, he's Jesus.
He just does that now.
And it wasn't a cool shot. It was like just this. 3/4 angle, fucking medium close up. Just I'm stopping bullets now. It wasn't like a wait, cut to a wide, music cuts out type of shit. Like, come on, you know the ingredients. You did it.
You did it. You did it.
You did it.
Yeah.
I just for them to just go.
Isn't that crazy? The same, the same.
Well, one of the
same-
Wachowskis sat out.
Yeah. that's
Sat
true.
it out.
That's true.
They both lost their parents within 5 weeks of each other, which is crazy. Like the
Fuck.
the dad died and the mom died like few weeks later,
That
or vice
sucks.
versa. And Lana returned to this and was like, "I'm gonna do this as a form of grief. Like I'm gonna return to the Matrix trilogy. I'm gonna do this thing." And the other Wachowski was like, "I'm good. I'm
Yeah.
grieving." And
Yeah.
I don't know the full details of it, but that was one of the facts I read where it was like one of them sat out for that reason and one of them dove in for that reason. So
Yeah, people grieve in their
I
own
mean,
ways.
yeah.
yeah, but
Just give them $200 million.
Preferably.
Yeah.
to make this movie.
Yeah. They're like, I need a bag to feel better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I need to feel
Sad.
like it's the year 2000 again.
Yeah. Well, yeah, things I liked about the movie, I would say Carrie-Anne Moss being able to fly,
That was cool.
not being the only one, being able
Like
to
the way they led up to that moment was good.
Which, by the way, them jumping off the roof was practical. They did.
I've heard reports of people seeing that stunt being done and being like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah.
Like,
Priyanka Chopra's acting.
Who?
Priyanka Chopra.
Oh, is that the guy? Sorry, is that the
girl.
The girl married to a Jonas brother?
Yeah.
I heard that she had to do her entire monologue, all of her lines, in one day in like an hour because Lana demanded they shoot during like the sunset that she wanted to capture, so she had to binge all her lines
Shit.
in like an hour or two, and then she
Wow.
was project wrapped.
I can talk way
Matrix.
faster if we're being honest, so I could have done that way better, I think.
Yeah, you can act, is what you're saying.
I can talk way faster than she did.
But can you dance?
Fuck.
Oh,
You're right.
shit.
Are we acting or are we dancers?
Dance.
That's a killer song, or a
Huh?
reference to a killer song.
That's the song. You did it.
Yeah.
Now we're gonna get copyright stricken for
God
that.
I nailed
damn it.
I said the lyrics right and
If
everything.
you didn't
Uh,
have perfect pitch, it wouldn't be an issue.
Fuck.
Pig fuck.
He sounds like he's in the room with us.
I know.
It's so weird.
I did.
Anyways, so what else we got? Anything else? Carrie-Anne Moss flying. Is that the only thing we liked about this movie? God, the trailer.
How
made
did it even end? I feel like I've blocked it out of my mind.
Them reuniting, like after she chooses to like follow Neo, and like
Yeah,
like that was the one time where I did appreciate some flashbacks. Like that was nice. Mm-hmm. And
a little
like,
bit leading up to it.
leading up to it, yeah. And then they interlock hands, and like their power surges, and they're
Yes,
this one being. I love that.
Conceptually, I like it, but was it an epic moment? Shot well and like portrayed well.
It was a
Sure.
highlight in the movie for me.
It was a
Yeah.
It was a mosh pit in the simulate.
Yeah.
Right.
It wasn't like a redeeming, well, it was sort of redeeming, but it wasn't like the thing that makes the movie, you know?
It didn't have the epic
That's-
lead up of a reuniting,
Right.
Yeah.
awakening that the most powerful
The
couple.
plan was so stupid. That was a stupid plan. Yeah. Let's just send him, and then
He'll do the Jesus
on the
thing.
honor system.
Yeah.
She'll choose, and
Yeah.
then we'll leave.
Look, I
Yeah.
just want to
Or
go
you
in
let
and
her
see
go.
what she says.
Like and then they go, well, if she doesn't choose, we're just gonna unplug you. Huh? Why?
Yeah.
Why would you do that?
I don't like I would have because Neo will be captured, I guess, from going into whatever.
Now he's awake or
It's
something?
a whole bunch. It didn't fucking matter to
Yeah.
me. When I was just like watching, I was like, okay, so there's an analyst, and then the Agent Smith is coming to help them all of a sudden.
Aiden Smith's just coming all over the place.
Yeah.
And then they reunite, like where Agent Smith helps Neo.
Yes. Yeah.
Dude, what?
That's what I'm saying.
For 5 minutes.
And then he goes, no, that was I guess our unlikely teaming up is now over.
Is that just an anime reference and how villains become allies?
it would have been cool if they had stuck with one narrative. If it's like an actual team up, and then they team up to fucking battle the analyzer, whatever the fuck his name is.
Sure.
Anal guy. And get him dealt with, and then continue with their. But like, it's just like, no, they partner up for all of 5 fucking seconds.
Yep.
Dude,
Yeah.
they were responsible for the first Matrix 2. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah. It's hard to even fucking fathom that
They had-
these two are.
And they had longer to make this movie than they had to make the first Matrix.
Well, that's not entirely true. The first Matrix probably was decades of them polishing that first script, but like the
How
actual
long has it
production.
been since the first fucking film, though? You know what I'm
20
saying?
Yeah,
years,
exactly.
yeah.
Yeah, 18 some years or
Yeah.
something. So
That's what I'm saying, dude.
yeah. Wait,
20
12.
years at least.
20 years?
Yeah.
Yeah. It was 1999. So yeah, holy shit.
They had a long time to come up with something pretty good.
I'm pretty good.
Like, even if it didn't touch the first one, that's fine.
Yeah.
Who expects that, really?
No, yeah. I just
But like, hey, make it good though.
Right.
yeah.
Take a little extra time. 4 or 5 months. Make it pretty good.
Revolutions was man, when he's fighting all the Agent Smiths and everything, and
The green
just-
screen fucking bodies. Not a
yeah,
fan.
no. I mean, like that scene is cringe, but I'm talking about the boss level finale in Revolutions when he goes back into the Matrix and Agent Smith has already populated the Earth with Agent Smiths. Like that finale was a finale.
And this is like more of a callback to the end of the first, where they like swoop away into the sky or whatever.
Oh, it was so cringy. Like the last shot of them. They're, like,
Set to a
holding
cover of Wake Up.
Oh my god!
hands. God. Oh no, dude.
Yeah, that covered it. That
I
covered
can't
it.
say anything, but
That cover did not slap at all, dude.
yeah,
No.
that's bad.
Yeah. Well,
Big
one of the biggest themes of all the Matrix movies is like love is the answer. Like love of Trinity to Neo, and
It's an
Neo
unquantifiable force. that
People
brings,
shit
yeah.
on Christopher Nolan for doing it, man, but Matrix can do it all they want, dude.
Yeah, that's the like love is always the thing that like made him become the one, and then it saved Trinity's life. It was always the thing that like was the that tied everything together, and like that's a theme in this movie. But oh boy, just it's not what you want. It's not. It didn't feel like the Matrix at all.
Big sleepy poop poops.
Yeah, not fun.
Yeah. Not a fan.
It was the first Matrix movie that did not feature cinematography by Bill Pope nor a score by Don Davis. So,
Yeah, two of the biggest tone setters of the fucking
Yeah.
trilogy.
yeah.
Yeah, I just don't get it, man. It's just not fun. Wasn't fun.
Yeah. It felt sort of like a chore sitting through the whole thing.
Yes, it really did,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I did not expect that from a fucking Matrix.
Matrix.
movie.
Yeah.
So this is kind of weird. Oh, okay, by the way, I wanted to mention the trailer. Phenomenal, right?
It's incredible.
Excellent.
Like showing a hallway warping and twisting and all the like.
You
I
expect
loved-
it to be like practical fucking.
Yeah, let's
Five
level
head
up
cinema.
Like this happened in the Matrix movies too. 1, 2, and 3. From 1, it was like, okay, we're doing cartwheels in the lobby and we can dodge bullets. Sick. Level 2 was other people have learned to bend the rules of the Matrix. Other people can jump higher, run on walls, do the things you're doing, and you're
Right.
fighting them, right? And then there's other people, architects and the twins and all that stuff. And then level 3 gets in.
It's the final arc of an anime where everyone's max powered.
Yeah,
Like-
yeah. So, but then this, when I watched that first trailer, I was like, okay, we're leveling up. We're going through doors, 0G, running on walls. Like what's the next level?
Right.
Was what I was seeing in the trailer. Like, okay, this looks interesting, but like when you're watching, it's not like in Inception when it had like the hallway was a moment. It was just kind of like
It just passed, and
it just things
Yeah.
were just flying, happening.
Right.
And there weren't like
There's no care and attention to like what's going on.
there's no lobby scene, there's no highway scene,
Nah.
there's no
sewer scene where they're fucking each other up,
yes. It
and they call back to it, but they don't like.
There's nothing
reach
like
those
that.
heights.
Like,
Yeah.
what do you say? The Simulate scene was fucking incredible.
Yeah.
Like, no, you can't say that about anything in this fucking movie.
the chase scene with bugs in the beginning. It's like no. It was,
Dude, even like when Tom Anderson goes into the bathroom and Morpheus walks out of the stall, and then out of nowhere a SWAT team comes into the bathroom and goes, but Morpheus like runs on the wall away from him. Like any SWAT person would just be like, "Oh, I'll just shoot right there instead." You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
why?
yeah.
It was so.
everybody's dodging bullets is apparently you can dodge just at running speed.
Yeah.
Where it's
Yeah.
like no. There were some moments like that that were just cringy as shit.
Yeah.
So not good.
So this was the first Matrix movie to be shot digitally. The last two were shot on Super 35. You guys want some more facts?
Yeah.
Sure.
Go for it.
So in a blink and you'll miss it moment, the sign Bug slides down on when she's running from the agents, it says, "For those who love to eat shit." I don't know why that says that. And then also at minute 4 during the rooftop scene, there's a large round red neon sign in the background, which is never seen in its entirety, but it reads Sabor a Mierda, which is flavor of shit. There's a lot of shit eating references in this opening chase scene for some reason. You guys want some more film facts
Yeah, go for
about
it.
the Matrix Resurrections?
Go for it.
Yeah? Okay. While working on the previous Matrix films, I don't think you guys really want the facts.
No, please go for it.
So, Do you want the facts or not? Because you're playing
Yes.
like
I do.
you're playing like funny
Please.
noises.
I didn't fucking do that.
Give us facts. Come on.
All right.
I
so-
didn't do anything. I didn't do that. Alex is coming over here.
So, filming in San Francisco caused irritation.
Joker, baby.
I just don't feel like you guys want to hear that. You guys aren't invested in what I'm saying.
I'm listening right now.
Pig fuck.
Hell yeah.
All right. I think that's enough
All
facts.
right, I think we're done. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like sleeping over here, dude.
Yeah.
All right.
It's not a great movie, dude.
Yeah.
Just
Sad.
fucking straight up.
Sad, tragic, unfortunate. Matrix Resurrections. That was our review on that.
Is it Cinema with Marty Scorsese's? It's pretty plain as day that we didn't care for this movie, but we still have to determine whether or not The Matrix Resurrections is Resurrections or Resurrection?
Resurrections.
Resurrections
Plural.
is cinemas based on the scale of 1 Marty Scorsese's. Alex, you first, then Chris, then me.
As if it matters.
I have the smartest opinion out of anybody on this show.
That's not something smart people say.
Here's the thing. I know it. I know about
Well, by all means,
the
if you
value
know
of
it.
my opinion.
Oh, sorry. I didn't realize you knew it.
Here's the thing. I say stuff and then you copy me and you're like, "Oh, I do think that too." That's you.
So you liked Matrix Resurrections,
No,
right?
it's not cinema.
So you took the blue pill on this one.
Yeah.
Chris, give me that fucking blue pill forever. I will OD on blue pills if you never make another Matrix again. Because it's done now. There's no resurrecting resurrections.
Opened up at number 3 in the box office.
Well, because it's a Matrix movie. So people,
I thought No Doubt it would be number 1, but
Same.
holy fuck.
yeah.
Also,
Behind what? Do you know?
Spider-Man and Sing 2.
Sing too.
Sing 2. Yeah, that movie that you didn't know was a sequel.
That you didn't even know existed.
Yeah, they made a second one and it beat the Matrix.
Jesus.
For the record, not cinema.
No, that's give me that fucking blue pill forever. That was trash.
Pig fuck.
All right.
So bad.
Bad movie.
But now, Chris,
What?
You know.
What?
What do you mean what?
you do the next segment.
Oh, this is the music for
DMT.
dumb
Yeah.
movie title,
Right.
right? That we take and remake the title to be something dumb, right?
Did you fucking forget to do the DMT?
Sure
again?
didn't actually.
Okay, good.
All right. This is my DMT for the Matrix Resurrections is Matrix Expansion Pack. Worst DLC ever. And the Matrix 4 on CW.
Nice. Alex?
I have the Nene tricks. Like the dance, the Nene.
Right.
Yeah.
And I
It's funnier when you explain it, though.
Right. And I also had a DLC related one. I had the Matrix Bad DLC. So
Okay.
I think mine was better though in terms of like the DLC.
Arguable. Josh?
I have one. Cyberman Neo Way Home.
Pretty good.
Pretty good.
I was trying so long to think of a metaverse pun and I just couldn't. Matrix verse, into the Matrix verse, you know, like something.
Metaverse? Matrix verse? I don't know.
Nah. Into the nah.
I like
Into the Matrix verse.
Cyberman Neo Way Home.
Sure.
Great.
Sure. So you're comparing it to the blockbuster hit Spider-Man No Way Home?
Oh, I guess so.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? I do like that.
But it's cyber.
Right, it's really smart.
Not spider.
Yeah. That's way better than
And
Chris's.
then Neo, not no.
Right, there's like 12 references in the title.
Breaking it down and digesting it always makes it funny.
Thanks, man.
I love that.
Yeah, that's great.
So you guys want to guess the budget for this movie?
Oh, fuck.
Yep. Definitely want to do that.
I'll go first. Too fucking much money.
Yeah.
You know, you guys want to...
I think $125 million to make
Damn.
this movie.
I'm going to go $200 million to make this movie.
I'll go 140.
Alexa, how much did the movie The Matrix Resurrections cost to make?
Here's what I found from the web.
Fuck
The
it.
problem with the new Matrix Resurrections is that it's not being released at the best time, and it's hurting the box office. With a budget of $190 million,
Oh! Oh.
Damn.
I guess 200?
Yeah.
Oh, so I'm right.
Well, you're not right, but you were the
So I-
closest.
so-
Was
Alexa?
that helpful?
Alexa,
Stop.
remind me to take my back pills in 1 hour.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Okay, I'll remind you in 1 hour.
Perfect.
Anyways, I won.
Anyways, I'm the victor, leaving you
What do you guys
as
think of
the
the length?
losers.
This is the longest Matrix movie, by the way.
Is it?
Yeah.
Feels like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
Feels like
it was
it.
about 2 hours and 20 minutes too long, in my opinion.
That's the
entire movie.
runtime.
Oh.
Oh,
So
all right. Comedy. I get it.
Oh. Okay, that's what you were going for. Okay.
I was doing a bit.
All right.
Keanu Reeves.
I was doing a comedy bit.
Oh, fuck.
Keanu Reeves,
Go for it. Winner.
The Matrix.
John Wick.
Speed.
The light. Nope. Yikes. Bill and Ted.
The Lake House.
That's what I was trying to think of. I almost said Lighthouse. Fuck. I was like, nope, not Lighthouse.
Bram Stoker's Dracula.
Nice.
Shit.
Solid fucking movie, by
Yeah.
the way.
Fucking shit. I got one. I can't think of the title. I'm out.
Always Be My Maybe.
That was it.
A Scanner Darkly.
Nice.
Another solid fucking movie.
Yeah.
Does Cyberpunk count? He plays a full
Yeah,
role.
I say though.
Okay.
I'd say
Oh,
so,
does
yeah.
it? I don't fucking know what that is.
It's a video game.
I've
it's
never
like-
heard of it.
It's a video game, but it's so heavily acted. Like he was the face of Cyberpunk. That makes sense for me. I'll allow it.
Fine.
I allow it.
Toy Story 4.
Nice.
Nice.
Bitch.
Bitch.
That was a good one.
I'm out.
The Replacements.
Nice.
Never saw that.
That's a good movie.
That's a great movie.
That's a great movie.
I have some business ideas
Oh, shit.
Oh,
that
should
you
I?
can hear on the Go Plus Max episode.
Oh,
Because
fuck.
Fuck you for not purchasing a Patreon account.
Damn.
How dare you?
What is
Saving
it?
them.
Was it? Would you say Go Plus Max?
Go Max Plus?
Go Max Plus.
Okay, my bad.
Oh, you got it right this time.
Yep. GMP.
That's good for you, man.
Every single time I go to write that or talk about it in any way, I have to think about it. And that is the branding nightmare of HBO Go. All right. Thank you for listening to There Are Too Many Movies. We have a Patreon if you like the content. Donate to your local on the internet podcast. You can join our Discord, hang out, movie nights, a lot of fun. A lot of fun stuff in there. Good community.
We mostly
Cinephiles.
just roast Chris.
Mostly, yeah. Well, welcome back to Fuck Chris.
If we're just being fair,
yeah.
In all fairness.
Share this with a friend.
in all fairness, we fucking don't like you.
Well, you keep coming back, so what's that say
But
about
we
you?
need you to like us.
B.
Later, Toads.